Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. So, in the last video, we delivered a forged land deed to Endreli Ratharion in the name of the Bal Molig Mer, and then we took some blueprints for a Dwemer airship to the Mages Guild in Aldrune. We just... Oh, I'm in combat. Die, damn you. Alright, we just finished clearing out a cave of bandits, led by Nerer Benaran, who we had been contracted to hunt down by the Fighters Guild, but now we are headed east along the coast towards Zergonapal, because we need to try and find a place called the Cavern of the Incarnate, to further along the main quest. I do have some notes over here, but this particular quest is one of the last things currently in my quest journal, so I should be able to easily reference the directions that people in the Urshalaku camp had given me. But first things first, we do have to travel all the way over towards Zergonapal. I think... Oh, hello. Oh, Valenvarian. We've already been through there. I was originally thinking I was going to cross over this mountain here, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, the coast is pretty easy to travel along. Get some of my stamina back, because we have some more enemies to snipe. Come on. There we go. It's still... It's weird when you can notice sound effects in one game that you've heard in others. So the sound that those things make when they get killed is very odd. Oh, he's gonna see me. Christ, I had to hit him 3 times. I believe the blighted version of enemies is generally stronger than the standard one. But it has also been a very long time since I've actually looked at lists of stats and such for the enemies. You bastard. There we go. Alright. What am I down to for arrows? I'm down to 80 already, and I started with something like 112. Oh, Christ. I thought I was closer to Zergonapal than I was. That ebony armor is really weighing me down, but you find those pretty rarely, so I definitely want to keep it around, especially since it's worth 35,000 gold. Hello, sir. Nice. He didn't die. Generally surprised about that. Some more hound meat. And that one was a very meaty hound. Still a ways away. There's another Nyx hound up there, I believe. Nice. Got that one in one. That was weird. I hit him with the arrow and he died, but then he made like the ambient noise. Is that fish completely out of the water? Yeah, just a fish hanging out with the rat. Well, in case you ever wanted a close-up of the fish, you know, without being attacked or being underwater. Alright. Some delicious scales. No meat off the rat. There's another one. What the hell? There we go. Well, can I loot him, though? Barely. Didn't matter, because... Alright, what is going on with this northern shore? That's another fish. Am I getting close? Jesus, I'm still far away. Well, my athletics went up, at least. Friggin' rat snuck up on me. A diseased rat. Got my arrow back, though. And I'm up to 5 shulk resins. Which... Hold on, I had to scratch my nose. Those will get me a decent amount of money. Something else living in the water over there. A friendly bug. Honestly, I thought this this part of the trip would be a little more interesting. We are getting close to Zerganapal. There's also something about a very white stone. Hello, sir. What's your story? Oh, Christ, now I'm stuck. Can I fly? There we go. Nothing? No dice? Ah, that sucks. Alright, anyway, there was something about a white rock on the top of a spire of stone? Or like a stone tower? Starting to get a little dark. Alright, well there's a Dwemer ruin. I don't want to go in, but I'm going to go over and check the door. Because this could be the Dwemer ruin of Bethuend, and if it is, then that will tell me I'm very close. Alright, so... Oh, what the Christ was that? It was a rat, Jesus. I don't think I'd ever heard a rat making that noise before. Alright, so we've got Bethuend here and Zerganapal there. Supposedly it's east of both of these. Let me double check. Skin of the Pearl, Sargon, Red Mountains, Sanctus. Wait a minute. Sanctus Shrine. So none of these are now telling me, none of these journal entries are telling me anything about those particular names of places. Oh wow, this is... Oh, here we go. Alright, Iron's Teeth, Valley of the Wind. Teeth of the Wind. Valley of the Wind is on a valley northeast slopes of Red Mountain. So I think I might have to go southish to southwest. Skin of the Pearl, I'm looking for. Rock on top of the Needle. What's the Needle? Eye of the Needle. Is a tall rock column in the Valley of the Wind. The northeast slopes of Red Mountain. Alright, the entrance to the valley is 2 rock spires, and in the middle of the valley is a rock spire with a white thing at the top. Alright. So this is Bethuend, and apparently both Bethuend and Zergonapal are west of the entrance to this area. And I did see some ruins over here. This should be Zergonapal. That is sprawling. I think I'm going to try and avoid the majority of it, for now at least. I do enjoy exploring dungeons, but I also don't want to end up making a... I don't want this series to end up going beyond a full year worth of videos. And... oh, don't see me, Flame Atronak. Or that looks like either a Hunger or a Daedroth. I'm just gonna work my way up onto this part of the mountain itself. Alright. I wonder, is this... no, because I don't see any white rocks on top of it. It's on the slopes of Red Mountain, though, so it might actually be up this way. I haven't fought one of these guys in a while. Get some stamina back, because I was getting down toward half. Well, we've got a cave. And it keeps going up the mountain. What is this? Dunahi. Ooh. Alright. So, I believe it also mentions that it was close to Dunahi. Nice of them to put up a fence. I think I might be on the right track. I have a feeling the other one's trying to fire arrows at me. Yeah, you guys don't have anything good on you. Hey. Hey! Stop that. Alright, he had some arrows, but I think I'm going to stick with my 72. Alright. This is not exactly what I was looking for, I don't think. Just going to straight eat those. I'm going to keep those to eat later. Alright, Dunahi. That leads away from Red Mountain. I'm gonna creep over the hill here, see if I notice anything. That doesn't... I'm not seeing any little white rocks anywhere. Yeah, this is kind of weird. I don't think I'm supposed to go into Dunahi. Am I? Is Dunahi a topic? D? No. Of course it's not. Christ. I think I am going to peek into this tomb just in case it's related. I mean, it is listed on my thing here. Northeast Red Mountain, which, I mean, is where we are. I'm actually going to save my game. I like doing that before I go into any place. And I have not been in here before. Hello, sir. Alright, Frost Atronac.
You will die.
Aha. Sarion. Amulet of Silence. I think I actually had one of those before, or something like it. I don't think there was anything up there with her, is there? No. Just fight my way. No, it didn't look like there's anything there. There's another watery tunnel. A scamp to eat the flesh of. Jukin' and jivin'. Some flame salts. Or fire salts.
I should enjoy watching you take your last breath.
Gotta try the old. There we go. Alright, she's on the floor. Some money. That's good money toward weight. Not gonna use that. I'll keep that. There's a place up there behind her little shack. Locked and trapped. Let me get my stamina back before I try and pick this lock. And it failed anyway. I got plenty of uses out of this journeyman one. Almost right-clicked it. Forgot about the trap for a second. Alright. Restore willpower. Burden. Another copy of Nagasta. Hellfire. I'll take that. Another bone charm. Copy of Feyfolken 2, which gives me some conjuration. Oh, wow. Greater Domination. 10 levels for 30 seconds. I've never really bothered using stuff like Demoralize and Frenzy and such. I know that they are potentially useful. Oh, hello. Lock level 5. 100 bucks. Might as well keep on working through my lower level lockpicks. Wow. Some expensive amulets. Hex charm. That's... well... I'll keep it in mind if I need to drop stuff to hemorrhage weight later on. know there was a little chamber over here. That's got... Is that ebony? It's diamond. Nice. Alright, I think those are the only two diamond nodes. And then it curls around this way. Oh, but it was not made terribly well. This just curls around over here. So I'm not seeing on the map any areas that have like a secondary exit. So it's possible that this is just an unrelated cave. Well, I mean, related in the sense that there was quest text. There was a quest text that mentioned the name of this cave. But unrelated in the sense that you don't really do anything here. Oh, hello. Rising force. Shard arrows. Oh, I didn't even see the body up here. Hello, sir. I'll be taking your bone meal. There's another fish, isn't there? Yep, here he comes. Nothing there. Alright, I'm actually going to fly out of the water because it looks like there is some other stuff. More shard arrows. A glass arrow. Grand soul gem. Very nice. Oh, that's the bow. So it looks like he might have been hit with the glass arrow and then died up on this little bit of rock. Another fish. Definitely gonna try and remember to eat all this random alchemy shit. Oh, that's the way I came. So yes, it looks like there's no secondary exit to Dun Ahi. So, beyond being mentioned to try and give me better directions to the Cavern of the Incarnate, it does not look like this place is actually involved in this quest. Which kind of sucks, because that was one of the things that told me I might be headed in the right direction. For some reason, hitting that guy with my spear was very loud compared to normal. Okay, there's another cave entrance there. Where the hell does this take me? Northeast of Red Mountain. It doesn't say where it is in relation to Dun Ahi. And I don't know what this place is. Daraleth. Wait a minute. Daraleth was mentioned. Daraleth. So if it's northeast of Red Mountain, I think I'm going to head south from here. And, hopefully... hopefully be able to find what I'm looking for. Just trying to keep an eye on any cliff racers that might be trying to blindside me. Not that cliff racers are a very difficult thing to fight anymore. I'm also trying to keep an eye on any large rock spires in the hopes of seeing one that has a white tip. Oh, Jesus. I thought for a second that that rising thing was related, but no, it's just a Betty Netch. More fences, though, so this might also be going the right way. That's weird. This is curling in on itself. Oh, here we go. I don't see any rocks, but I vaguely remember this door. Alright, large stone door to the Cavern of the Incarnate. Alright. So, let's save our game again and see what happens in here.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
I don't know if you recognize that voice, but it is the same voice that gave us our opening prophecy in the cutscene that began the game. So I remember something... Wait, the star is the key. Journal. Quests. Path of the Incarnate. The star is the key. The eye of the needle lies in the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. The dream is the door, and the star is the key. Star is the key. What time is it in-game? It is 2 a.m. I remember there being something about having to enter certain areas either at dawn or at dusk, which I believe was 5 in the morning. So if we rest for 3 hours, now will it let me in?
The door is locked.
No.
And will not open. The star is the key.
The star is the key. Alright, so the other option would be, I don't know, like 9 at night? So 5 hours would be 10. 7 would be 12. That'd be 12 noon. So then 2 plus 10 would be 19. That would be midnight. Hello, sir. We also have an ash storm. Those are always fun.
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
There we go. Alright, so apparently, 7 p.m. Okay. Maybe it was 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Also interesting that while resting, the monster just happened to show up at far enough into my rest that it was the correct time. There's a dead man there. That's never good. Moon and Star. Value of 2,000 and fortifies my personality and speechcraft by 5 points each.
Nerevar reborn, incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, When you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
I believe that was Azura herself. Hold on. There we go. I saw Azura in the Cavern of the Incarnate. I received the Moon and Star, an enchanted ring, and I am the Nerevarine. I have passed the first 3 trials. Now I must show Moon and Star to the Ashcans of the tribes and the counselors of the houses. Each tribe must call me Nerevarine. Each house must call me Hortator. These are the next 2 trials. Nabani Mesa shall be my guide. I must return to her to seek her counsel. So, oh, hello. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Hort-led. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I died 400 years ago in the last days of turmoil and unrest, after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine. My bones won't complain. Sithis, which I believe is a book, has been added, and his robe. Huh. You are the Nerevarine. You are the Incarnate. You are the one. You must not fail. Alright. Damn it. I was on the wrong set of keys. How about you? Welcome, Incarnate. I am Kunun Chodala. That is a fantastic name. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask and I shall tell you my story. I was an Ashcan. I led my people against the Akaviri, while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kaguti. I quested deep into the strongholds of Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and, to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. So, his axe and his boots, which is great, because we don't use axes, and we can't wear boots. Thank you anyway, sir. I am Idreni Nerothan. I will tell you my story. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate, and behind the scenes I helped us demoralize, then repel the Akaviri invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth-Ur until I took refuge within the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kogorun. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. I probably shouldn't tell her that we successfully looted Kogorun from top to bottom. Ooh, Master's Lockpick and Probe. I mean, I have a few of those, but I haven't really used any in quite a while. How about you? Error Dan. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. His spear and his chest piece. Christ, there's a lot of people in here. Aniteria. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the Tribunate. That is such a weird word. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly, to my regret. I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessing. Her mace and Vivek Sermon number 12. God damn it, I'm over encumbered. Alright, what did you all give me? That is a very expensive axe. Her mace. I am very sorry, ma'am, but I'm going to have to drop your mace directly in front of you. The same with the spear. The Devil Tanto I will keep to sell. Somebody gave me robes. Turn Undead and Shield. It's alright. His chest piece. That is not worth keeping on me either. I apologize, sir. Welcome Incarnate, Moon and Star Reborn, Hortator, Nerevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods. I am Peak Star. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask, and I shall answer, if wisdom guides me. Well, does wisdom guide you? I will answer when I can, and with what I know. But the visions of Azura are often obscure for 2 reasons. 1, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made. 2, because the truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely only on impulse and force. Moon and Star. You bear the Moon and Star, the ring of the Nerevar. None may deny you are Nerevar Reborn, the prophesized incarnate. The temple will know you as an enemy. Ordinators will mark you for death, and the tribunal faithful of the great houses will hate and fear you. The doubters of the tribes will test your strength and doubt your honor. You will be known. You must prepare and be ready. Hortator, you must go before the counselors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the counselors of the great houses can name you Hortator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses and can offer you no counsel. Nerevarine, you must go before the Ashcans of the Wastes people and satisfy them, for only the Ashcans of the 4 tribes can name you Nerevarine. Speak first with Sol Matul of the Urshilaku and with wise woman Nibani Mesa, for all of the Ashlanders, they are wisest in the lore of the Incarnate, and you have already shown Sol Matul proof of your worth. Tribe Unmourned. Pity Dagoth and the 6th house. All they do, all they are, is foul and evil, but they began in brightness and honor, and the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep those tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you, who betrayed him, and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole the profane tools for their own use. Kagranak, High Priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Dagoth took these tools to make himself a god, and the tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desire that moved Dagoth False gods. The tribunal and Dagoth have the unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods. They have gained these things by actions that mock the gods and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. A darkness is on the land, and only you can bring the light. And finally, I was not the one. I am a failed incarnate. So are all these who remain here with me in the caverns of the incarnate. I survived the blight, but I fell in battle with an ash vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few poor things, they are of no use to me. Embroidered belt and travel-stained pants. And hey, I can still move. Alright, so we have now talked to all of the fallen incarnates and regrettably had to drop some of the things they gave us. The boots, 8 for 100. I can keep those on me for now. Devil Tanto. Chameleon, Bone Charm. Amulet of Health. Embroidered. Willpower 10 for 30 seconds. There's the robe, ring, Moon and Star. I guess just having it on me is enough. I don't really need to boost my personality and speechcraft at the moment. Ice Storm, Travel Stained Pants. Levitate 10 points for 30 seconds. 10 for 30. What's my... Where the hell's my flying belt? Embroidered? Oh, I'm wearing it. Jesus. 1 point for 12 seconds versus 10 points for 30 seconds. That would be much faster levitation. Alright, anyway. So, we actually are now confirmed to be truly the reincarnated Lord Indoril Nerevar. And we still have quite a few things to do. We have to make sure the Great Houses accept us, as well as the different Ashlander clans. There's 3 houses and 4 clans, I believe. But it does want us to go back to Nibani Mesa over here. We're not going to do that just yet, because that would be losing all of the eastern progress I've made. We still have to get somebody from the Ahimusa camp back to camp so that we can get them over to Sadrith Mora. But for now, I am very late for ending this video. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.